From a recent interview, Magic Johnson doesn't think Kareem Abdul-Jabbar will handle it well when LeBron James passes him to become the all-time leading scorer, saying that it will be a hard pill to swallow. I'd love to see your views on this, so don't forget to drop a comment. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar became the all-time leading scorer in the NBA history in 1984, almost 40 years back. He did it against the Utah Jazz with his iconic skyhook to break the record set by Wilt Chamberlain. And Kareem was far from being done. He added almost 7,000 more points to finish with 38,387 points in his career. And it was almost inconceivable that someone would one day break Kareem's record. But that day isn't too far away. LeBron James is closing in fast on Kareem's tally, and James is certain to pass him at some point this season. It will be an unbelievable moment when he does so, but Magic Johnson doesn't believe that his old teammate will be too happy about his record being broken. Of course, there are only a few people in this world who know Kareem as well as Magic does. They two won 5 titles together in the 1980s and formed a special bond during their time as teammates. Magic was recently on Club Shay podcast where Shannon Sharpe asked him how he thinks Kareem would handle LeBron taking that record from him. Just listen to what he says, then I'll give my reaction after.
You seem to be very good. I mean, imagine when guys pass you as far as all-time assists, you seem to be cool with it. How do you think Kareem's going to take when LeBron finally passes him? Because for the longest time, I don't think Kareem gets the credit that he deserves.
No.
As a 6-time MVP, as 6 championship, the all-time leading scorer, 3rd leading rebound of all time, I don't think he gets nearly enough credit.
That's right.
But he's always been able to hang his hat on, I'm the all-time lead scorer.
Exactly.
Now, people don't talk about the number 2.
No.
People don't talk about the number 2 scorer.
No.
They don't talk about the number 2 assist man. the number 2 rebounder. The number 2 block shot. Nobody cares about number 2. It's number 1. How do you think he will handle that?
Well, I don't think well. I mean, let's just be honest. If I got to say it, we got to be honest.
Right.
And the fact that it's a dude playing for the Lakers too.
Right.
It's a dude playing in LA.
Right.
So I think it'll be a hard pill to swallow. He eventually,
because he's had that record for almost 40 years, Kareem. Imagine.
And I think he thought he was gonna have it forever.
Yeah.
I think he thought he was gonna have it forever.
Because to play that long, I mean, LeBron is averaging 25 points a game for 20 years. Kareem averaged 24 points a game. So somebody to break LeBron's record is gonna probably have to play as long.
Yes.
And not because Kareem only played in 95% of the game.
That's right.
LeBron has only played in 90% of the game. So somebody's gonna have to play damn near 100% of the time, average 25 to 26 points a game, and play 20 years.
That's right. And come in at 18.
Yes.
See, you can't do it at 21, 22.
No.
You got to come in at 18.
Right.
But you got to come in at 18 getting busy.
You got
to be good.
Getting buckets.
Great.
Yes.
I mean, we're never going to see another LeBron. We're never going to see another Kareem. I mean, when you got special guys like that who changed the game, you're never going to see another guy like that.
They asked LeBron about his relationship with Kareem, and he said he doesn't have a relationship. And Kareem, I think sometimes Kareem is Kareem. Kareem has seen some things, and Kareem was at the forefront of the civil rights thing. So Kareem sees things a lot differently than the athlete of today.
Right.
And I don't think the relationship is where it needs to be or where it should be or where it could be. Have you thought about, like, man, I probably need to get Cap and LeBron together and sit down and have a conversation? Because it's not a good look, because it seems like Kareem is upset the guy's going to pass him in LeBron his record, and LeBron is like, because LeBron has always been great at giving the old guys their credit.
Yeah.
That's one thing about LeBron.
Yeah.
LeBron has no problem
Yeah.
giving the old guys, because a lot of times the old guys, man, my generation was the greatest, it ain't nobody better.
Right.
But LeBron will pay homage to his older guys.
Right.
Do you wish LeBron and Kareem had a better relationship?
For sure. I think, and for them as two men.
Right.
And two black men, who have gone through a lot.
Right.
Right? LeBron, both of them are similar in ways. Kareem came out the same way as LeBron. All this hype, expectations, and they succeeded those expectations. Both of them.
Yes.
They changed the game for Kareem. They changed the league for LeBron.
Right.
That big, that strong, that fast. They had to change things up.
Right.
Because people couldn't deal with him.
Right.
Same thing with Kareem. So they're different yet similar.
Right.
And I just hope to what you just said. I think one day that's going to happen, and if I can play a part in that, I would love to do that. I think let him pass him first.
Right.
Let that happen.
Right.
And let that soak in for a minute, and then put the two men together, because they're gonna find out they're similar.
They have more in common than different.
They think. See, both of them, if something happens in the world, they're the first ones to
comment on it.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. And so I would love to make that happen. Let's let LeBron go through passing me, passing him, and then I think we can put that together.
Kareem, of course, set the record when he was playing for the Lakers, so it probably stings a bit more that someone else is going to surpass him while also playing for them. It also doesn't help that Kareem and LeBron aren't really on good terms at the moment. James said that he has no relationship whatsoever with Kareem, and Kareem has also taken some shots at LeBron in recent years. Maybe it's because there's some bitterness that James was eventually going to surpass him, but we can't be sure about that. Magic is probably one of the few people who can bring these two together, and he knows a way to fix the relationship. From the podcast, Magic Johnson says the two men just need to come together and have a sit down sometime after LeBron gets the record, as they will find out they have a lot more in common than they had thought, which is totally correct. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is one of the best players to ever play basketball, and he's one of the most underrated, if not the most underrated player in the GOAT conversation. Sometimes the only thing that made people mention Kareem in that convo is that scorer's record, that all-time scorer's record, which LeBron is about to surpass. So now people will only remember Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the skyhook alone, because people will remember LeBron as the top, as the highest scorer, until another player comes and surpasses him. For me, I don't think it should worry Kareem at all, because he played his game, it was his time, and he was a star in his time, and he was a champion. No one can take that away from him. But I also have to admit that I totally understand Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, because he's a human being, and human beings, we have emotions. It's normal, it's part of life. With time, I know that after LeBron breaks his record, he'll just come to terms and he'll realize that life goes on and there are other important things to worry about. Just like him, LeBron James, he's a great player. He should be happy that his record is not being surpassed by any other player. LeBron James is quite similar to Kareem in the sense that both players during their prime have been very vocal to injustices in our society, and they have been really great role models to young kids growing up. He should also be proud because LeBron is breaking his record while playing for the Lakers, a team he played for and won championships for. This record has been there for 40 years. I must say, Kareem set the bar really high, and big up to him. Let me know what you think about this. Drop a comment. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.